Hi, today is May 9th, 2026, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 713 for the year, Cat Fancy. She would wear cat ears and a tail and whiskers, and she would throw very elegant dinner parties, and she called herself Cat Fancy. She had a lot of friends until one day when she foolishly decided to change her name to Catser, and all of her friends very quickly deserted her. Poem number 714, Popular Mechanics. They were very popular mechanics. People would pop into their garage to chat or to flirt or to just enjoy their company. They were witty and friendly and kind. They always made you feel like you were the most important person in the room, and they were very good at their job, and they would fix your car quickly and at a reasonable price. They were popular mechanics, and as long as no one discovered their terrible, shameful secret, they would probably remain popular. Poem number 715, Scientific American. She was a scientific American. When she needed an answer, she went about finding the solution in a singularly scientific and profoundly American way. And the results of her scientific American approach were always concrete and quantifiable, and never ethereal or mystical, because she was a scientific American. She knew about elementary particles and quantum singularities and chemical equations and time paradoxes, the speed of sound and the speed of love. But did she know the book of love? Had she read it? Did she know who wrote it? Yes. She was a scientific American, but she knew about other stuff as well. I mean, she wasn't stupid. Poem number 716, Better Homes and Gardens. All of the better homes and gardens are over in the next town. In this town, we have the lesser homes and gardens. Here, the homes are mustier, with creakier floors and peeling paint, and our gardens are full of weeds and grow inferior flowers, fruits, and vegetables. On the other hand, since the property values are low, you can get a lot more home and garden for your money. What we have to offer here is quantity, but if you want quality, keep on driving to the next town with its better homes and gardens. Poem number 717, The New Yorker. The New Yorker was so totally devoted to New York that he never left the city. In fact, he never left Manhattan. He rarely ventured below 72nd Street or above 96th or east of Fifth Avenue, but he did go downtown occasionally to the theaters or the galleries or the Whitney or MoMA or the Pierpont Morgan or to a restaurant, but mostly his life was very provincial. Zabar's and Fairway, Riverside, and Central Park, and he read the New York Review of Books and the New Yorker religiously and New York Magazine occasionally. He thought of himself as worldly and broad-minded, but really all he knew was New York, and really only a small part of it. In that sense, perhaps the New Yorker was not all that different from many other New Yorkers. Poem number 718, Kiplinger's Personal Finance. Kiplinger's finance was very personal to him, and he never let anyone know about it. He did all of his own investing because if he were to hire a personal banker or private investor, his investments would not actually be private because the private investor would know about them. So he kept his finance and his banking and his investments to himself. And when he lost everything in the crash of 27, he was the only one who knew. And the last poem of the day, poem number 719, Penthouse. She lived in a penthouse with Bob Guccione. Now and again she'd hang with Hef while he acted like a playboy, or she'd act like a hustler with Larry Flint. But oddly, her favorite thing to do was to hang out with Al Goldstein in her penthouse and screw. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.